A very good morning to you all. I've got the mics back working. I hope you can hear me okay and hear me well. The mics are all connected, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Welcome back to a new video and welcome back to the channel. You actually joined me on a Tuesday morning at Exeter Services. So I've just finished taking my tacho break to clear my drive time, and we're just about to leave to head to the beautiful Cornwall. So please come and join me and stay watching for today and maybe into tomorrow as well, but we'll see how we get on, because we've got a long day ahead of us, and yeah, it's all looking good. Let's just get ourselves out of the service station first, and then I'll let you know what's going on for today, what the plan of action is. Make sure it's clear to get out first, which I think we're all good. A bit tight there, but we're all good. A couple of drivers with their curtains shut, sleeping, so I don't want to wake anybody up. You join me as it's raining on a Tuesday morning, and there's me thinking, might get some really nice weather down in Cornwall today, Devon sort of way. At the moment in Devon, it's not really planned out to be that way, so we'll do best we can, and see how we do with regards to the weather today for recording. Now, first and foremost, I do apologise for not having a video out last week. We had a bit of a technical issue, shall we say, with regards to our video last week. I did record a video, which I did mention on my social media platforms, Facebook for example, because I had a few questions asking, are you doing a video this week? And I did do one. Didn't have time to edit, unfortunately. And the reason being is because I went to Butlins for the weekend with my daughter, my wife, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. We went Butlins, yes we did, and so this is the way out. I can get out this way, isn't it? Yeah, we went that way. This is the way out, isn't it? Hang on a second. I hope it is anyway. Too late if it isn't, I've already committed. So I used to go into the truck stop, the HGV park, HGV pumps to fill up before I go. I used to go this way. This is the way. Yeah, they can go this way. Yeah, so we went away for the weekend. I had no time to edit anyway. When I did try and edit yesterday, because I was off work yesterday, I had holiday booked, the sound wasn't working and I had missing videos, and I just couldn't put the video together because of that reason, which didn't help at all. So I do apologise for that, firstly. Secondly, so I just didn't bother. I had so much missing, the videos weren't going to come out right. It just didn't make any sense me doing any sort of recording because of that reason. So, or any sort of editing because of that reason. So I do apologise, guys. However, it is a new week, it is a new video, and we're going to be recording today and tomorrow. Make sure I'm in the right lane here. I'm going south, aren't I? Yes, I am. South down towards Torquay. Excuse me. Yeah, so I thought I'm going to switch to. I've been charging the cameras all the way down here. I actually started at well, I was going to start at 4 o'clock this morning, which I was in for 3:45 AM. It's my first day back. I think I've got a 5-day week this week, so I may be working the weekend. We'll see how we do this week, for time and hours and stuff. However, yeah, I left the depot about 4:30 this morning. Had to get the truck, hook up to the trailer. My trailer was with another driver, in fact, who collected this load yesterday that I've now got on for delivery today. So I had to, he was having his normal rest last night, and he was still hooked up to the trailer. So I didn't wake the driver up, the office had to let him know that I need the trailer, basically. So yeah, but I think the driver was already awake. So hooked up this morning, and yeah, basically left and got on my way. And we've got basically what's going on for today. We left this morning. I've already done just under 4.5 hour drive. I've just cleared my drive time on the tacho side of things, and managed to charge my mics up, my roadies. So I've got them back on, because the last few videos I've been doing, I haven't used these. I had one missing, so I had one, so I had to order another one, which I have done, and I've got them working, obviously, got them paired up. So hopefully the sound on the video should be okay. And yeah, so the plan for today is we have 2 deliveries, 2 new customers that I've not been to down in Cornwall. We're going further into Cornwall than we did last time. If you saw my video last time, we went from Belgium, I think it was, all the way straight to Cornwall. And I went to a place called St Ives in Cornwall last time, and then I had a backload, and I can't remember whether we went back or not. I think we went straight back to the depot the following morning, so we didn't have the time. So I think I parked up at, if I remember rightly, Cornwall Services, I think it was. So today's slightly different. We're actually going further into Cornwall today, further south, further into Cornwall for the first time. And we've got 2 deliveries. One with, I think, 6 pallets are coming off at this one, my first one. And then we have a 30-01, don't I? Yes. Then we have the rest of the load is coming off, which I think is about 20 pallets, 19 or 20 coming off at the second drop. Then we have a backload about back this way, junction 27 I think it is, for a backload to head back with. Whether we're delivering that or not, I don't know just yet. So we'll take one job at a time. However, we'll find out in due course what's going on with that, because I'm still not sure whether I'll make it before 4 o'clock to get that backload on. So the time currently is 9:53 AM. Our ETA for our first delivery in the beautiful Cornwall is going to be about 11 o'clock, 11 AM. So we're still about an hour or so away from our first drop. Then our next drop's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, at the other side of Cornwall. So we have quite a bit of driving to do today, and we've already done 4.5 hours drive, so we'll definitely probably tap into a 10-hour drive today. Whether we get our backload on is a different question, so we'll see what happens. We can only do our best and then go from there. If not, I'll just have to get as close as I can to the backload and load it in the morning and then go from there. But we'll come across that bridge as and when we need to. Right, Torquay, Plymouth, we're going 8:30, aren't we? Yes, we are, really. We'll cross that bridge as and when, as the day goes on. We just don't know how long we're going to be at these jobs for. The first one we're going to is only 6 pallets. So welcome back. So I just thought I'd give you an update on our progress so far. You joined me about an hour and hour and a half later. I did say to you that I'll get back to you about an hour later. However, turned out I punched in the wrong address on the sat-nav. I put the other address in rather than my first address, because when I double checked it on Google Maps, when I put that on to pinpoint the actual address when I get there, it turned out Google Maps was telling me it was like an hour longer than my TomTom. Bit of a schoolboy error there from me. However, that's because I was messing around with the sat-nav to see the distance between the 2 jobs when I was at Exeter before I left. So we was actually over 2 hours away from our first drop, not 1 hour. So you joined me about an hour and a half later. We're about 45 minutes away from our destination. But as you can see, the weather's taken a turn for the worst. So we've had to sort of ease off a little bit. Well, it's cleared up here a little bit. It's been really foggy, and the rain's really picked up. So we've had to ease off a little bit, and there's quite high winds down here today. So we've had to ease off a little bit because of the weather conditions. So our current ETA, I did say, was about 11 o'clock. Previously, it's now going to be about 10 past 12, 10 past midday. So I'm actually going to try and get around this car because I've been sat behind him for a while, and they're slowing me down a little bit. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a little update on progress so far. You can see the roads, it's quite foggy where we are now. We're still on the A30, and we're making good ground. Don't get me wrong, we're making good ground. We just need to be a bit vigilant of the weather conditions now, that's all it is. So I've had to put the fog lights on and stuff like that as well, because you can't see a thing in front of you at some points on the road. Here's okay, but there's parts of the road where that sign is right now, the give way sign. From there onwards you can't see a thing. So you've got to ease off the accelerator a little bit, the cruise control, because the last thing you want is a broken down vehicle to pop up in front of you. So we can see in front of us now some lights, whether that's highways or something, I don't know. But this is a prime example. Oh, it's off the road, which is fine. But that's an example. A minute ago, the fog was so thick. The last thing you want is a vehicle to be broken down on the inside lane in front of you, and because you're cruising at 56, for example, you don't want that problem of having to accelerate last minute, brake last minute, should I say. So you've got to ease off the accelerator when the weather conditions are quite poor, especially in fog. So it may put a few minutes on our journey, but safety first, right? Safety first. But we're doing okay. So we're still cruising fine, we're still moving along nicely, no major issues of traffic or road conditions or anything like that. So we're doing good. We're actually not far from Cornwall services. We'll be passing there soon, where I stayed previously when I came down to Cornwall a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. Was it a couple of weeks ago? I think it was, yeah, maybe longer than that. But yeah, looking at the sat-nav, we are literally going right down to Cornwall, quite far south into Cornwall. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like when we get down there. I'm hoping to get some nice scenery, and we can see a nice bit of Cornwall down there, because it's more near to the seaside we're going to. Well, we're looking at the sat-nav, it doesn't look too far apart. So hopefully we'll get some nice pictures today, because I'd like to get some nice photos, if I've got time of course, of the truck and the scenery. But obviously with it being foggy, if it stays like this it'll be impossible, but you never know, it might clear up a little bit. So current time is, what time is it now? Just gone quarter past 11. So yeah, ETA is going to be around about midday-ish, or just after midday. So we'll keep plugging along. We're nearly 6 hours into our daily drive already, so we're going to be about 7 hours, just under 7 hours or so into our daily drive once we get down there. So look at, before I was a bit like, we can make the 4 o'clock backload, but we've got another delivery to make on this afterwards. So it'll be interesting to see how we do with regards to a backload. But we'll see. I've got a contact number now for the customer. If I think I'm going to be a little bit late, but not too sort of after 4 o'clock, then they may hang around for me, who knows. But we'll make a phone call later on to give them an update on what's going on with my progress, and where I am, how long it's going to take me to get to them once we've got these 2 deliveries completed. So we'll see how we get on. So apart from that, I'm going to enjoy the rain, the fog and the drive, and I'll see see you in about 35-40 minutes time, where you can rejoin me as we start to look for our first customer of the day. Camera's just switched on now. We are approaching Penzance, so A30 Penzance is basically where we're headed to. We went toward St Ives, which was that way before. We're now going towards Penzance. That's where our first delivery point is today. The beautiful parts of Cornwall, the gold Cornwall they call it, the golden Cornwall apparently. 6 miles away, but we are approximately, on our sat nav, we are 3 miles away. So we're just shy of the actual centre part of Penzance where we're delivering to. So we'll have to keep our eyes peeled now. As you can see, the weather has finally cleared up a little bit. We can see a lot more down here. Oh well, has cleared up a lot. So that's a result. So let's see how we do. We're looking for a little industrial estate is what we're looking for this one. Doesn't look too big. I think we turn off, either it's on our left hand side as we peel off into the industrial area is what we're looking for. Where the premises we're looking for is apparently, and looking at the map, it's right down the end of the industrial area as we go onto the estate. So it looks a pretty small place. Looks like they've got gates at the front, so we'll have to probably, I'm not sure if we're going to head straight into it or not, just in case it's too small to get more than one wagon in. There could be a driver there already. We just don't know until we get there really. We'll sort of weigh it up as we get there and see what it's looking like. But let's see how we do. We literally, the seaside is just on my right hand side. I think if I've got bearings right, I could see it as the sort of mist was clearing earlier heading down here. You could see all the blue, which is all the sea, and I think it's in fact on my left hand side now. Looks like it's over there somewhere, but it's still quite foggy over there, and we're going a bit higher, so it may get a bit foggy up here. We'll see. But we are literally minutes away from our destination, so let's hope we have no problems finding it, which hopefully we haven't, because SatNav's telling me we're 1.8 miles away, the TomTom's telling me we're 2 miles away, so we're sort of in the same sort of vicinity anyway with both navs to find our destination. My SatNav's telling me it's a 50 along here, but I've just seen the 40 sign saying it's 40 mile per hour speed limit. So I'm going to stick at 40 just to be on the safe side, because sometimes, I mean, my sat-nav, my TomTom is updated, but you can update your TomTom and it still gets all the speed restrictions wrong when you're on the road sometimes as well. It doesn't even pick up. I mean, we came through 3 new roundabouts, or 3 overpasses, which goes over the roundabouts on the way here on the A30. The TomTom seems to think there's roundabouts there, but there's not. They're brand new roads it's an overpass which goes over the roundabouts on the slip road. The roundabout is underneath the actual overpass. So yeah, my TomTom's updated, but it doesn't pick up everything. That's why you can't fully rely on it all the time. I mean, 95% out of 100 is great. That little 5% is always a little bit doubtful sometimes when you're looking for addresses and when you're on the road, you know. Right, so apparently it's down here, and we turn left onto Rosspeath Lane. Rosspeath Lane is what we're turning onto. I think these guys here deliver that truck there, but I've seen a few of those come down here and go past me. I think they do local work around here. That's a Cornwall transport company by the looks of it. So we're just coming towards 30 mile per hour speed limit here as we enter. We are literally moments away. So over to Crowlass. Crowlass is where we are now. The village of Crowlass, soon to be the industrial estate of Crowlass. But we're in the vicinity of Provence. very good at pronouncing names of places. It's like one of those things that you just sort of get used to, really, as you go, sort of thing. When you've not been somewhere before, you want to sort of get your bearings right and know where you are, sort of thing. I think we're going left here. Looks like we are. Mirrors indicators. Here we are. Ross Peak Industrial Estate is what we're looking for, which is this left here. This is where we're going, according to sat nav. Hopefully, it's bringing me down the right road. When you look at it from the first impressions, you're thinking, really? Hopefully, this opens up as we go down into the industrial area that we're looking for. Ah, there we are. Looks like there's a few business buildings down here. Hopefully we've got the right turn off for where we're looking. Right, there's the industrial bit down there. Do we go left here or do we not? That is the question. Right, I don't know. This is telling me we go left here. So I don't think we go down there. It looks like we go down this way, surely. Apparently our destination, the building we're looking for, is right on the end. So it's a dead end where we're going, and it's right on the end. So quite tight round here, isn't it? It's quite small. Looking at this, looking at the Google Maps, I've got a feeling it is down here. I've got a feeling it's down the end here. That's what I think. I'm hoping we can turn around in there because it's pretty small down here, isn't it? We haven't got much room for manoeuvre, and if we get our turn wrong, that's for sure. Ah, hang on a second. Is that it in front of me? Dennis Gates and Sons. Ah, Coats and Sons, there we are, that's what we want. That is our destination right in front of us. Here we are, West Cornwall Cold Store. Right, we've got it. Do I go straight in? That's the question. Visitors parking. Stop, all visitors must report to reception. Okay. Park here and report to a reception, I guess. Hopefully someone's going to see the truck and come out to me. He's coming over. Hello, how are you doing? You alright? 6 pallets, yeah.
You go right round the back, turn around. The cold store's where that green door is.
Oh.
Just come past that and I'll lunge it.
Okay,
right?
cheers, bud. Plenty of space to turn around, which is nice. I'm going to take it a little bit wide here, just to turn around. Oh, at least we've got a bit of space to turn around at, which is good. Sometimes you haven't got anything at all. It's not too bad. A bit stony, but we're all good. Here guys, so what I'll do is I will switch the cameras on once we're done and see where we're going to, how long it's going to take to get to our next destination for our second drop. But this ain't too bad actually, at least you've got somewhere to turn around. Right. be just there. There we go. So that one done. That took 17 minutes in total to get that off. Really nice guy, really nice. Offered me a cup of coffee, used the facilities, helped myself to the canteen. I was like, I'm okay, I've got to go. But I used the loo quickly before I left. The facilities, as they say, the boys' toilets, and we're away. So our next destination. I put the bars on. Yes, I have. I put the bars on. You forgot there. I did put the bars on. Sometimes you go to some jobs, you've got to take the bars out and put them on the floor outside next to the trailer and forget to put them back in the trailer. But I haven't forgotten that, so happy days. So our next destination is 45 miles away. We're about an hour and 2 minutes away according to the sat nav, so we're going to get there at 13:34. Excuse me. So we should get there in good time, hopefully. Good thing I put the bars on because we've got this hill to contend with and don't want the stock rolling back. If you haven't got a bar on, that could happen. So bars are on, so thank you. We're going to go out the way we came in. Oh god, we're heavy. 6 pallets less on the back, but we're still extremely heavy. There we go. Right, all good. Right, so that was not too bad, that one actually. That job there wasn't too bad at all. Initially you come down here, you sort of like, it's a bit deceiving, isn't it? You sort of think to yourself, really? Have I taken the right road? Because you see these little cottages and you sort of like get squeaky bum time a little bit. Just don't want to take our car's mirror out. There we go, we're all good. You get a bit of squeaky bum time. If you're a driver, you'll know what I mean. But we was all good there, all good. So we're just going to head back up the A30 by the looks of it. So we're going back on ourselves now to deliver where we've just come from, the road, the A30. So fairly straightforward. That was a nice easy job. I quite like that one. I wouldn't mind that every day. Well, not every single day, but you know what I mean. Jobs like that, it's always nice to get jobs like that where you turn up and you've got a turning circle there or somewhere to turn around, which is always nice. Oh, he's letting me go, is he? Man's not letting me go, really. It's always nice when people let you out, and I have to say, down this way people do let you out. It's not like London that no one lets you out at all. It's every man and dog for themselves, isn't it? If you know what I mean. Right, so that wasn't too bad. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's always nice when you turn up to a job and you've got a turning circle. At least you've got somewhere to turn around. Some places we go to, and I have been to, you sort of turn up and you think to yourself, where am I going to turn around? Where? You do think it, and you turn up to sites where you think, where the hell am I going to turn around? So you sort of look at it and go, right, okay, you look at it and go, I think it might be easier reversing in. And then you think to yourself, but how am I going to reverse in? Because there's cars parked either side of the road, on the curb, on the pavement, whatever. I haven't got the swing to even reverse in. So then you park outside, cause carnage, put your hazards on, go in and ask them, what do you want me to do? Can you reverse in please, driver? I could, I'm happy to reverse in whether it's blindside or not. However, I can't because them cars are parked out there and I just haven't got the swing. I haven't got the turn. Oh dear. So we are just about to come off the A30 for our second delivery of the day to a place called Bodmin, B-O-D-M-I-N. Heading towards Liskeard and Plymouth, the A38. So this is our junction we're coming off in about 800 yards. Not sure how glamorous and how nice it's going to be for you watching. How glamorous it's going to be when we get there, no idea. But first time I've been to Bodmin, historic county town. So Bodmin is the historic county town. So it looks like there's a lot of history in Bodmin. So let's see what it has in store for us. Approximately 4 minutes away from our destination, 1.6 miles away. So we're headed straight across the roundabout. Yeah. So industrial estates, there we go. So we're looking for, oh, Newton's, no, it can't be that one. I've actually forgotten what industrial estate we're looking for. We'll find, I'll recognise it in a second. We'll recognise the name of it. It's not up there, I know that for sure. And the sat-navs are taking me this way, both of them, so I must be going the right way. It is Kenilworth Gate, I think it is. I'm sure it's Newton's actually. Completely forgotten. I'll recognise it when I see it, because I've seen it on the map. It's one of those ones, you sort of plan your routes, and then you've got it in your head, you're like, right, that's the little pinpoint there, little marker there, right, look out for that one there, look out for that building there. You sort of know the vicinity you're in to where you're going, and then sometimes you get there and you're like, what did it look like again? Right, we should be taking a right onto, there it is, Longheston, Cooksland Road. We're taking a right here on Cooksland Road. So mirrors, indicators. Yeah, this is the industrial estate we're looking for actually. So I knew, it sort of rang a bell. It did look familiar, the name. The town Bodmin's just in front of us, the historic town of Bodmin. We're taking a right. There's no indicator or sign to say unsuitable for HGVs, so I'm going to go with it because both sat-navs are taking me this way. And I do know that we wasn't actually going into Bodmin, so this looks and sounds about right to me. There's a police station on my left. I didn't see that on the map, but hey ho. But there's industrial. You got Broughton's. Broughton's have got trailers here as well, if you know them. The Breeze, Mr. The Breeze, who works for them. I watch his videos. Not sure if we've got, is that our place there? No, it's not. Yeah, Kenilworth Gate. That's our destination. That's Pilgrims. Pilgrims, okay. Oh, they're a big company, aren't they? Pilgrims. Huge company they are, huge European company. They do a lot of, that's Newton's Margate. Okay, so that's Newton's Margate. Oh right, okay. So Broughton's do runs for them obviously and take a lot of their work out to Europe. Obviously a European based transport company. We're going around here. Yeah, for those who want to see more European videos, The Breeze is a very good person to watch. Have a look at his channel. He does lots of videos. If you're looking for someone else to watch or something different, a bit more in-depth European work, if you like. Right, okay, 4 ton, we're not going that way, so we need to go around to the right. We can't go straight on this 4 ton dead end. We can't go left either, because I'm sure I've just seen a weight restriction. 7.5 ton weight restriction, so we're taking a right here. My sat-nav wants to take me that way, but we're not going that way because that is not where we should be. There's a 7.5 ton limit down there. Weight limit half a mile ahead, 7.5 tonne. So we're not going to go that way. Clear to go here though. Card, let me go. Thank you, sir. And we should be going left down here. Kellyworth Gates, that's it. That's the one I'm looking for. Kellyworth Gates. There's bays there. I'm not sure if that's us. Bodmin Business Park, that's not us. Kellyworth Gate is what we're looking for. I think this is us. Yep. The question is now, where is... Not seen the company name I'm looking for though. DX. According to this, it's around here. Dole Food Service, is that us there? Goods Inwards is down there, so customer parking, Goods Inwards, I think this is us here. Dole Food Service, yeah. Goods Inwards down here. Follow the arrow. Oh, there's bays there. I think this is us. Yeah, I think this is us. I can't see it being anywhere else. It's a produce food service, so... Oh, is it right here? Yeah, that's us. That's us. This is us. We found it. Right, what bay do they want us on? Do we just go on any bay, do you reckon? What do you think, guys? Not designed for Arctics. I'd say rigid's more along the lines of. I don't just want to go on any bay, just in case they say to me, change bays, driver, we didn't want you on that one. They're very small bays, aren't they? Wow. I don't think these are designed for Arctic. I think we're going to be going on them ones there, you know, because these ones are very small and they're for Arctic. They're for rigids. I'm not sure how much you can see of that. I might go and let's just go and double check. 2 seconds. Oh, right. Yeah, they're rigid bays, them ones. 4. Cheers, mate. Bay 4. Right. Quite tight, in fact. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to swing this round. Let's have a look. We go... yeah, okay. What I'm going to do is... I might go towards that corner. Let's see if I can... Blimey, yeah. I think we'll have to blindside it on here. I've got a feeling it's not going to be... Yeah. I'm going to blindside it. It's not like I can't see the bay like that. Can't see nothing there, so I'm going to just swing it round and blindside it. That's fine. Everyone likes a blindside, don't they, guys? I'll straighten myself up on the bay, and then I can't even see nothing there to swing that on the, put that on the bay. Let's see how we do. It's between them pallets, isn't it? Let's see how we do this. Everyone likes a challenge, don't we? Lost myself here. I'm trying to think. Can't see. Can't see the bay. I can't see the bay. That's me adjusting my mirrors. Right, it should be alright now. Just got to keep swinging that. The trailer's pretty much lined up, so let's just start turning. We should be able to hopefully bring ourselves in just nicely. Start straightening myself up, it should be okay. Not much room in here for manoeuvring, that's for sure. I'll open the doors in a sec, once I've got myself on the bay, I think. This ain't easy. Oh. Wow. And there's no way I could turn. I could have done that by doing this, but it's easier me doing that just to get myself in position. This ain't easy. Bloody hell. Yeah, it's not ideal this. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, fucking hell. More of a ball ache than I thought it would be. I thought it was gonna be straightforward, that. Sort of messed myself up a little bit there. Oh, God. Trying to straighten myself up as much as I can. I haven't got much room for manoeuvring in here, so I'm going to try and straighten myself on the bay with the trailer, and then I can swing around hopefully without just give myself a bit of angle. Back doors. I better open the doors now. I need to get the trailer coming the other way now because it's a bit better. Definitely not designed for an Arctic in here. That's why they've got ridges parked there. Just hoping I get this on this angle. Good. Near enough. see all the keep it coming there, do it? Come in there, it should be between the good yellows hopefully. That's it, there we are, we're on. Right, we're on. That took a bit of time, I'm not going to lie, that was a pain in the fucking arse. Oh, we got there. My goodness. How many chances is that? 6 or 7? 6, 7. Whose kids do that? Mine does. Right. Yeah, well, that took a bit of time. We're on there, we're on the bay. The thing is, you come in, I can't swing. Probably could do it, but that's tight, because by the time you come in, jackknife round into the corner, you've got no room to bring the tractor unit back round, so you're better off just turning round and blindsiding it really, and then just trying to slowly maneuver yourself and get the trailer straight. That's what I've done there. I guess no right or wrong way, but that was a bit tricky, a bit tight in here, I must say, a bit tight. Right, let's get this job off. I'll give them the paperwork and I'll come back to you in just a second, guys. Right, so end of the day for me. Apologies, I couldn't record much else. We've been forced to park up. I'll explain in a second and show you what I mean. But I've been forced to park up on a lay-by on the A361 down in Cornwall, which is sort of the back end of Exeter Junction 27. I came off on the M5. Been forced to park up, yeah, which is really annoying. But I couldn't get to my back load in time because I just ran out of drive time. I've been given specific instructions to get to my backload today. I can't follow the sat nav because it runs you into a bit of bother through the country lanes where I'm going to. So I've been forced to park on a lay-by. I've literally just parked up with 9 hours and 59 minutes of drive time on a 10-hour drive. Just couldn't make it. I was stuck behind 2 tractors. There was a bit of traffic as well, which is slow, which is just eating into your drive time, isn't it? So that really hasn't helped. So I'm a good few miles away, not too far, but I'm a few miles away from my collection point still, but just haven't got the time. I've been forced to put this in a lay-by. I'll show you where I am, guys, which is really frustrating because I don't like parking on lay-bys. You can see here, this is where I am. This is basically where I'm forced to park for the night, which is not ideal. So it's not ideal, never ideal when this happens. Is that a fly? But it's really frustrating when it happens because you just want to get your backload on and you don't want to be faffing around trying to, you know, worrying about things like this. I wanted to get loaded in good time and then get parked up back on the M5 today. So and to be honest with you, because I've been given specific instructions to get here, you can't find it on the TomTom. It comes up on Google Maps, but the Google Maps is designed for cars, not HGVs. So I've been given specific instructions to follow to this job, and it's just it's further than what I anticipated. It's further than what I thought. So the company closes at 5 o'clock. They like to get you loaded by 4, but they will load you up to 5 o'clock. So the sat nav says 20 past 4. I thought, great, brilliant. But then it's bringing me the long, because I'm following the instructions, it's bringing me the long way round, which is the best way into this place. And it's just eating away at my time. Then I'm stuck behind tractors, blah blah blah. So yeah, not ideal, really annoyed, really frustrated, but I won't lose sleep over it. These things happen, don't they? You know, there's nothing we can do about it. These things happen. You can only do what you can do. So yeah, it's a night in the lay-by for me tonight. Not ideal place to be parking. The good thing is I'm empty. I've got nothing on the back, so they can't take anything. So yeah, it's just not ideal, but what can you do? What can you do? Thing is, my card, I've taken my card out at just 1 minute past 5 PM. This place will not load me or take me until 7:30 in the morning. That's what, 14 hours off? That's 14 hours until I can get loaded. So the office may change the plans, they may change the plans, they may not. They may say just go and get it loaded, I don't know. So waiting for a comeback on that. Apart from that, I don't know what else is going to happen, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It is what it is, they say. This is the joys of the job. You know, you can plan your routes, plan your jobs, you can drive like Superman all you want, and you know, but sometimes you just still don't make the jobs, and that's just nature of the business. What happens tomorrow? Tomorrow's a new day. So what I am going to do is do a 2-part video on this one. So this will be the ending of this video, part 1 of my trip to Cornwall. Part 2, if I do get this job loaded, I'd like to record my journey into this place, because I've got a feeling it's going to be quite tricky. That's why you get specific instructions to go into a specific route into this place. So I'd like to get part 2 up for you guys, and that will be part 2 of this journey. So I'm going to end this video now and see you on part 2 tomorrow, which will come out this week as well. So thank you for coming with me today on my 2 deliveries to Cornwall. I hope you enjoyed the ride with me. Part 2 will come out with me doing my collection at the water company, and let's see if it's tricky getting in following these instructions. And it's gonna be dark in the morning. Well, if I leave at 6:37, it should be light, shouldn't it? This time of the year. So that'll be interesting to see if that's going to be quite difficult to get into. But part 2, I'll record that, unless they change my work, of course. If they change my work, then there won't be a part 2. Just bear that in mind. Be a separate video. But part 2 will come out if I'm still doing this collection tomorrow, and at the moment I still don't know. So thank you very much for coming on this journey with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the video. I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. Apologies for the language earlier on when I was backing onto that bay. It took me a good few shunts to get on there. And it just shows you how tricky blindsides can be when you go to a place. That place just isn't designed for an Arctic to go in there and turn around. It really isn't. That's why that company work with rigids. But we deliver there, and you just got to deal with what's put in front of you, right? We're professional drivers, as they say. So we got on there, but it just shows you no matter how long you've been driving for, you can take 2 shunts, no shunts, 10 shunts, 20 shunts. I've always said this, and I'm a firm believer in it, and this is what I was told. It doesn't matter how many shunts you take on the bay, as long as you don't hit anyone, kill anyone, damage anything, that's what matters. So look after yourselves and one another. See you on the next one.